good morning, and welcome to this core strength class today. So today we are going to be on the mat, so get settled in, keep your water bottle nearby so you can take a drink when you need it. We're going to get started on the floor, so let's get down. All right. So as we get started, we're going to start with our belly button pulled into the spine, just starting to engage that core. When we are on the mat, you want to make sure that your lower back is always stuck into your mat and there is no gap in between. So let's get started here. Heels are pulled in off the floor, close to your hips. Hold your arm out and bring your head, neck, shoulders off the floor. Just engaging that core, warming up right here. Let's hold, and we want to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, as we are here, a couple of things that I want you to pay attention to. The first is that your belly button is in and engaged. There is no gap between the lower back and the mat. You want to next think about your head and your neck. So make sure you're not doing this. So if you're looking down at the belly, you know you're doing it wrong. Keep that neck aligned with the rest of your spine and hold. Nice deep breath going on. Now you're going to start feeling the fire in the core. If you're really engaging that belly button in. Just a warm up. Beautiful. Come on down for me. Here's our next move. We're going to bring the leg into a right angle. Knees are over the hips. And you're going to use the heel of your palm to just push away from here. And you're going to push your knee into your palm. So you're sort of bringing the force between the two, yes? So stay right there. Shoulders are down, head, neck. Everything is resting down, but you're pushing against this. Now, as you're doing that, you're turning on your core. So you want to really feel it. Push, push, push. If you are just holding it here and you're not really pushing, you're not going to feel anything. But the second you start pushing your hand towards your leg, the leg towards your hand, you're going to feel that core engaging. That's what we want to feel. And stay. Breathe in. Woo. And relax. All right, we're going to do that a couple more times here. All right. Now, if you are not feeling it, if your heart rate was not racing, you want to push a little bit more. It's like you're pushing against your leg, but you're also preventing your leg from going down, so you're going to push your leg back. All right, let's go. Right angle, hold, and push. Woo! All right. Push, 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 push. And we're breathing. We don't want to hold that breath. Woo! All right, who's feeling that fire? Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Push, 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 and relax. Woo. All right, we got one more to go, one more. Let's go. Deep breath, right angles, and let's get in. Push, push, push. Shoulders are down, pressed into that mat. Push those knees in. Ooh, who's feeling it? Now you may be feeling it in the quads as well, and that's a good thing. And down. Woo. All right, super. Take a break. We're gonna get back in there, and here's what we're gonna do. We're going to push with one arm, same move, but now we're going to do asymmetric. So with the other leg, you're going to do touch and in. Touch and in. So that's going to be our move. You're going to hold on one side, do the same move, but with the other leg, we're going to move it. Come on in. Push, 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 and touch and in. Touch and in. Touch and in. Woo! Who's feeling it? Keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, last one. Awesome, take a break. We're gonna come back in. How are we doing? Right angle with those legs. The other side. Push, 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 and go. Touch, and in. Touch, whoo, and in. 6 more, and in. Touch, and in. Make sure you got that tension in that arm. Pushing that leg in. Quads are screaming, and so are the abs. Woo! Last one. And in. How are we doing, you guys? Super. All right, now we are on to banana. What? All right, so you're going to raise your leg off the floor just a little bit. So you're going to have your legs nice and straight. And we're gonna point that leg, holding it right here. And you're just going to hold the pose for a little bit. Now you have the option of keeping your hands down. You could also keep your hands off the floor for a little extra. So whatever you want to do, take your options. Now, one thing to note in this pose is if your lower back is coming off the mat, you want to raise that leg a little bit extra so that you are not impacting that lower back. All right? So choose your position wherever you want it to be. Lower back stuck to the ground so you don't have any gap. Reach those legs out and hold. Relax that neck. Head, neck, shoulders are off the floor and the core is on. Ooh, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze that belly button in. Breathe and in. All right, how do we do, gang? Keep it going, keep it going. Super. Give me 2 more here. Bananas. And core strength. What could go wrong? Point that toe, squeeze your inner thighs together. That core is on fire and bring it in. All right, we got 1 more to go. Take a deep breath. All right, your heart rate should be through the roof. It's amazing how you can get a heart rate up without even leaving the floor. That's awesome. Let's go. That means you're working. Stay, 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 and breathe. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and in. Woo. All right, great job, great job. Take a break. If you need to get some water, you can do that. Come on over. All right. Get some water. Take a break. Now from here, we're gonna come into our plank. That's right, we got lots of planks today. All right. So as you're settling into your plank, choose to be on your forearm or on your wrist. Now, once you're here and you're into your plank, we're gonna hold this for a little bit, and then we're gonna go into corkscrew. So you're going to drop that hip to the floor, and then drop, and then drop, and then drop, and then drop. So that's your movement, but we're gonna hold the plank for a little bit before we actually start with the moves. When you're moving, you wanna keep that core engaged, protect that lower back as you're shifting from side to side. So you're really just dropping that hip, but you're not compromising on your core position. So let's get in on your forearm or on your wrist, whatever you choose. Let's get going. Hold. Your core is in. Hips are not dipping. Elbows right below the shoulder. Squeeze those abs. Let's keep it going. Woo. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep it going, you guys. We're almost there. All right, now we're gonna start with the dips. Dip, 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 dip. Now, as you're doing this, you're gonna feel your core working. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Move everything as one unit and drop to the knees. Take a break. Awesome job. We're gonna come back and repeat that. Breathe. All right, let's come on in. Back to our plank. Hold. Squeeze those inner thighs in together. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Beautiful job. Stay with me. Arms are working. Don't look forward. You're looking at your mat. Beautiful. Now let's go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Work it, girl. You got this. Those abs are on fire. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop. Take a break. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Awesome job. Great job, you guys. All right. So we're gonna come into our next plank. This one is Spider-Man. Now, I'll show you both with the wrist and the forearm. You can choose whichever you like. So you're going to stay on your plank, and from here, in. So you're going to bring your elbow in, your knee in towards your elbow. So when you're bringing your knee in, you want to think about bringing it on the outer side. So you're squeezing that oblique, not down towards the mat, all right? So think about that. We're going to do one side and then repeat on the other. 8 counts each side. You could stay on your forearm or on your wrist, whatever you like. Get into your plank. Hold. And let's go. Spider-Man. In. Now, as you're bringing your knee in, you want to make sure you're not compromising on the plank. You're going to stay down with those hips. Woo! 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop to the floor. Take a break. We're going to do the other side. And for this, I'll show you on the wrist. You can stay on your forearms if you like. Stay here, come into your plank, hold, squeeze those abs in. Stay with me here, and let's go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4 more. Woo! 2, and 1. Drop it. Let's go. All right, how are we doing? Great job, you guys. Come on over, sit down for me. Take a break. Get some water. We're gonna hit side planks after this. How are you doing? Woo! Let's go. We're halfway there through today's class. All we gotta remember is what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's right. Now we're gonna come onto our plank on the side. You could stay on your wrist or on your forearm, whatever you choose. So your elbow under your shoulder. I do want you to stay on your knee for this one because we got a little bit of work coming over. So make sure you have a nice straight line and check your form. Knee is making a straight line. Knee is not in front of us. Knee is not behind us. Nice straight line. All right, now once you're here, try to lift this leg. Try to lift that leg off the floor. I want to make sure you got the balance. Keep it going. Now your neck is making a straight line with your spine. Don't want to drop it. Don't want to squeeze it up. Lift. lift, squeeze. Awesome. Now you know that you have your balance. You're going to hold your arm here and you're going to bring that leg in and out. Press it in and out. Squeeze. Make sure you got your balance in place before you start with your oblique crunch. Woo! Almost there. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Get down, take a break. Ooh. All right. We're gonna repeat it on the same side. Stay here for me. Beautiful job. Breathe. Take your break. Catch your breath. If you need to get some water in, you can do that. Let's get back in. Our next set, same side. Now you can stay on your wrist, on your elbow, whatever you like. Making that straight line with your body. Now first, make sure you got your balance in. Now, the only reason you're able to lift that leg without falling is because you're using the core. So, get that engagement going. All right, now, let's start. Squeeze. Squeeze. Woo! Super. Keep it going, you guys. That's where you're feeling that work. In those oblique muscles. Slow it down. Make a nice deliberate move with attention and intention. Think about that muscle that you're working. Woo! Awesome job. Drop. Come on over, other side. Let's go. All right. Now, the first thing you want to check is that you got your forearm in place or your wrist in place. Knee is making a straight line coming up into your side plank. Hold, and then start to lift that leg up. Lift, making sure that we got our position in, that you're not falling off. Super. Now let's start with our crunches. Hold. All right, now from here, bring it in and out. In and out. In and out. Nice and slow. Woo! These are nice deliberate moves. You're really working through that muscle. Try not to speed through it. Awesome job. Breathe. Awesome. One more. Get down. Take a break. We got one more set on that side. Breathing in. We're breathing out. Awesome job. Stay with me, gang. Let's go. All right. Same side. On your forearm, on your wrist, whatever you choose. Check your position. Make sure you can lift that leg without falling off. Give me a couple of those. Abs are engaged. Your butt is engaged, yes? Let's go. In. Woo! In. That knee is coming up towards the ceiling, not to the front. Think about it. Halfway there. 4 more. You got this. Woo! 2, 1, and down. All right. Let's get some water. How are we doing? Super. Great job, you guys. Let's keep it going. All right. So once we're here, we're going to once again settle in, make sure we're engaging that core. So quick checks for all of your, specific posture points. Abs are in, lower back is not coming up the floor, so there's no gap here. If you try to put your hand in, your butt is slightly lifted, shoulders are on the floor. All right, so here's where we're gonna start. We're starting with a bicycle crunch. We're going to do single side. Now you can keep your feet down. I'll show you a couple of different ways. So you're going to have your leg here, one leg up, and then you're going to open up that leg, squeeze it in, open it up, squeeze it in. Now that's one option. With your other option, you're going to also use this leg. So you're going to keep this leg where it is, and then you're going to open and go in and out, in and out. Single side bicycle crunch. All right, so choose the option that you would like to go with, and then we're going to start. Settle in, make sure you got your breathing right angle to get started with. Now we're not tucking the chin into the chest, so think about that. Stay here and let's go. Open that leg out, nice straight line to begin with, and squeeze it in and out, squeeze it in and out, in and out, in. Super. Who's feeling it? Keep it going, you guys. Woo. In, 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 in. 2 more. All right. And down. Hold your knees. Take a break. We're going to do the other side in a bit. All right. You may notice your heart rate raising up, and that's a good thing. Let's go on the other side. Head, neck, shoulders up, the floor. Start with an open leg, bring it in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 4 more, you got this. Support your head with your fingertips so you're not feeling this in your neck. Everything is in the abs. And down. All right. Hug your knees in. Take your break. Breathe. Great job, you guys. Take your break. Now we're going to do double-sided bicycle crunch. You're going to bring both your fingers behind the ears, supporting that neck. You don't want to interlace those fingers, just hold it behind the ears. Now from here, elbows are open, right angle with those legs. You're going to squeeze it in, open up the opposite leg, hold, and the other side. And coming in, and switch, nice and slow. Woo! Keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going. Awesome job. Super. Feel those obliques working. Woo. 3 more. 2. Last one. And down. Take a break. Awesome. We're coming into dead bug. What? Dead bug? Sounds appropriate. All right, right angle with those legs. Hands are going to be up right over your chest. Now you're going to bring one arm down and the opposite leg down. All right, so that's going to be our move. Watch for a quick second before we start. Lower back is on the floor. You're going to do opposite leg and opposite arm. Opposite leg, opposite arm. All right, so that's our move. Now, when you're extending that leg, if your lower back is coming off the floor, just raise your position a little bit more. That should take care of it. Let's get started. Hands right over your shoulders, and let's go. Open. 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 Woo. Who's feeling it? Squeeze. Super effective move. You're extending that ab and also strengthening at the same time. Lower ab, oblique, and upper ab. Everything is working. So you should be feeling this in every part of that core. Woo! Except for your glutes, maybe. Keep it going. Keep it going. Almost there. Last one. And a break. Hold. Super. All right, you guys. Take your break, take your breather. Nice deep breath here. We're gonna repeat this. All right, let's go. Right angle with those legs. Arms are right over your shoulders, and let's get started. Opposite, oops, sorry, up. Okay, lost my coordination there. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Keep it going. You're breathing out each time you're extending. That's a good way to think about it. Super. Are those abs talking yet? Tell me they're screaming, not just talking. Yes? Super. Keep it going. And this is a great way to target those lower abs as well. Umami pooch that we're all blessed with. Woo! Beautiful. Keep it going. Keep it going. Breathe through it. I know you're tired. I know it's getting harder, but you got this. As long as you can breathe through it, you can get through anything. Not just through your workout, but also through life. Everything in life is about your breath. Control it. Control it. Whew. Almost there. Last one. Aha. And hug. Hug, hug, hug. Super. Hold it right there, you guys. Catch your breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Wonderful job. All right. We're going to slowly come over to our belly. Settle down onto your mat. Now your fingers are right under your shoulders. Let's come up for an upward dog. Tuck your elbows in. Come on up. Dropping those hips down into the floor. Feeling that stretch in the abs that we just worked. Releasing that lower back a little bit. Thank you. You're feeling that stretch in the abs. Coming down. Downward dog. Let's stay here. Press those heels down. Breathing. Wonderful. Stay here for me. Let that blood flow to the heart. It's gonna help you get that heart rate down again. Slowly press one heel and bend the other knee. Let's get the other leg down. Ooh, awesome job. Now press both heels down. Press your hips up into the ceiling, working the abs. Belly button is pressed into the spine. Stay with your ears right next to your hands. Wonderful job. Coming down to the floor one more time. And let's bring it up. Upward dog. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feeling that stretch in the abs. Come down into your child's pose. Knees out to the edge of the mat. Bring it down. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Slowly come up to a seated position from here. All right. How do we do today, you guys? Woo. Let's open up our oblique muscles as well. Oops. Lost my headphones. Slowly drop one elbow down as you open up the other side. Press the hips down into the floor as you're opening up the side. Beautiful. Stay wherever you would like, keeping the chest open. And we're breathing. Wonderful. Now you're going to feel the stretch right here in the oblique muscles. They've really worked today. A lot of oblique work. So you want to stretch tomorrow. If you're reaching into your kitchen cabinet and you're like, ow, what was that? That's your muscles saying that they worked. So that's just their way of saying thank you. So if that's happening, give yourself a few more stretches and you should feel all better other side. Woo. Now press the hips down into the floor so you're not toppling over. Press it down and feel that stretch in the oblique, in the sides. Wonderful job. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you really had a good workout and a stronger core. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, thank you. And don't forget your whey protein.